Hello and welcome everyone on Varieties Tech, and today is gonna be an unboxing video, and today we're gonna unbox a phone that I've been waiting for so long. Now finally just get my hands on this device, and this phone is gonna be this one. I know you guys upset. No, it's gonna be this one in this video. But if you wanna watch the Alcatel A30 Fierce, make sure to subscribe to Varieties Tech so that way you don't miss it. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump on the ZTE Blade ZMAX. Now finally I get my hands on the ZTE Blade ZMAX, and this is how the phone is gonna look. For those people they don't know, this phone available through metroPCS, the price will be $129. And here's the package. This is how the phone's gonna look. The package is kind of a little bit cheap over here, but I don't care about how the package look like. I care more about what inside this package. But before we go inside the package, let's go ahead and have a look on the specifications. So this phone is going to be 4G LTE, rocking Android 7.1.1 Nougat with 6-inch of full HD display, 2.5D glass, and the main spec in this device, it will be dual camera. We have for the rear 16 and 2 megapixel. I'm going to explain more about the features in the camera later on in this video, as well as we have 5 megapixel or 8 megapixel camera on the front, which is improved from the previous ZTE ZMAX Pro. It should be a better camera, but we will check this out as well. We have 1.4 gigahertz octa-core processor, so we have 8 single core processor with 64-bit for this device. Also we're going to check this out. We're going to run the benchmark and see how the score. This will be Snapdragon 425, as well as is going to be the ZTE ZMAX phone inside this box, SIM card, charger, and this phone it will be a USB Type-C. Not quite sure if this phone going to be a fast charging or not. Also we're going to check this out later on in other videos, so make sure also to subscribe. We'll go ahead and open the phone. Just there's little plastic over here, just take off and open the lid. And this phone, by the way, has non-removable battery with 4080 milliamps power battery, and it also shows here is going to be with fast charging. So I'm not sure if the adapter that comes with the phone does support fast charge or not. We will find out later on. So this will show you the main spec of this device. Is going to be 6-inch full HD, and it's going to be 16 megapixel camera. We have already talked about this one, 8 megapixel camera for the front, and this phone inside the plastic bag. Let me just take it out of this plastic bag, and here's the fingerprint. Also we're going to check this out, see how responsive. Here is the dual camera, and we have a flash over here. Buttons is going to be on the sides as the previous phone, and let's set this one on the side. This phone has also capacitive keys inside the body of the device. Now go ahead and see what else comes in this device. Okay, just open the box. There's gonna be user manual over here. I don't go through this in my unboxing video. I believe everybody is familiar how you operate the device. And this is the USB Type-C cable. And here I want to have a look on this charger. Just let me see if this charger is going to be fast charger or not, or I can go ahead later on have a look on this one. So I'm not trying to make that video to be too long, but here is what comes in this device. So we have the charger, the manual, and the phone itself, and the cable, and nothing else. The other stuff that we have here is going to be the SIM ejector tool, where you can put the SIM card and activate the phone. Now let me go ahead and have a look on the handset by itself. As you guys can see, from the side is going to be a plastic, so we don't have metallic frame over here. The back of the phone, let me just remove this plastic for you so that way I can show you how the phone is going to look like from the back. Looks has some textures, and this textures looks like a honeycomb. I don't know if you guys can see it well, but it has that nice feeling to it. It's kind of like a rubberized, which is it doesn't slip out of your hands, and it's not fingerprint magnet. Here is the fingerprint scanner. I kind of like this silver around it, and here's the dual camera. It's not pop or anything like that. It's very flat, and this is a good job. So the design in overall very similar to what we have seen on the previous ZTE Max Pro, except the dual camera and the back of the phone, and still the phone doesn't have removable battery. Now I want to just go ahead and jump to the phone, but before we do this, let's see how satisfying removing this plastic. Wow, very satisfying. So let's go ahead and jump to the phone. First thing first, I'm very impressed with the quality of that display. Let me just show you guys. I mean, here's the display. I'm trying to go to the maximum resolution, or the brightness over here is going to be 1080p, which is a lot of resolution, and the PPI pushed in this display. So no matter what angle you watch, is not going to be fade colors or problems. In my full review also, I'm going to check this out in the sun or outdoors to see how the performance of the display, but so far I don't have any problems in the display in general. Let's go ahead to the CPU-Z and look to the actual specification. Here's the gonna confirm it's gonna be Snapdragon 435 1.4 gigahertz speeds, 8 single cores, 2 GB of RAM, and it's gonna be the Adreno 505. I have already downloaded Need for Speed No Limit. We're gonna go ahead and show you how the performance is going to be. I mean, the phone is light. Let me go ahead and show you the ZTE ZMAX Pro. This is the ZTE ZMAX Pro. This phone, the new phone, is lighter. That's something I do like in this phone. This not heavy phone compared to the ZTE ZMAX Pro. I got the Geekbench score on the ZTE Max Pro, but for somehow that phone keep crashing on me every time. I may need to do some kind of updates or something to get the results, but I believe it's not going to be high results because we have seen this processor in the LG Stylo 3 Plus. It's not going to even go than 600 in single core, and it's going to be about the same score for the ZTE ZMAX Pro over here. But as you guys see, these phones looks very identical, so we have the same size, the same layout over here, except the speaker here is going to look different, and we have a little holes over here, like this is make the difference. Other than that, most of the difference is going to be the back of the phone. As you can see, even the same textures on the power button, and here is how the phone is going to look. This very much smooth, and this one has textures. As I said, this kind of have rubber feeling over here. And also I have set up the fingerprint in both phones, and let me tell you, the new ZTE, it's very fast. See, compared to the ZTE Max Pro, the new ZTE just unlocked so fast. Maybe because there is no animation or anything like that on the screen, so if the phone perform great performance, especially with the fingerprint. I mean, the operating system here is going to be Android Nougat. So if you want me to go ahead and confirm that for you, just go about phone, and if you guys see here, it's going to be 7.1.1. That's the operating system. Also, I have taken some pictures. Good things I want to show you in this phone. It will be, so let's go ahead and open the camera application over here. As you guys can see, first you're going to see that something similar to what we have seen on the ZTE Max Pro, but if you look over here, you're going to see dual, and this is going to give you the option to choose bokeh, or it is kind of no colors. When you use dual camera, that means the phone now is going to use two camera at the same time. But the most important thing, you may need to use the dual camera. It will be the portrait mode, which is this actually for have a focus on the front object, and then whatever in the background is going to be blurry, so you ended up with getting really nice pictures. I've taken some or a few pictures already, so I'm gonna go ahead to the gallery. Just want to show you some of the samples. Here's the portrait mode. As you guys can see over here, all the background is kind of blurry, and the focus comes only on the front and the object I have taken. These pictures also, when I do my full review, I want to post these pictures for you. But here's another pictures. Outdoors, you have no problems. It takes very nice pictures. I believe outdoors, none of the phones. Indoor, kind of with the low light I have seen some noises already, so I may need to play in the camera a little bit and see how the performance is going to be. Selfie, it's really good, especially if you have the beauty mode. So the camera, it should be a good thing in this device. I will check this camera out more in details in my full review. Other than that, here's the menu. The phone has the stack Android very much, so we don't have anything real fancy, no extra features in this device, because ZTE, I mean, I wish this time ZTE, since they are using the stock Android, makes it easier to them to push in the future more upgraded software. So if something coming like the Android Oreo or something, it will be easy to be pushed in this device. But as you guys see, here's only just the pre-installed applications, the game, the stuff I have downloaded. One thing also I want to show you, this phone does have the gyroscope sensor, which is good in my opinion. If you want to watch 360 or play a Pokemon Go, that shouldn't be no problem in this device. I have playing the phone, but not too long right now. I mean, I haven't noticed no lagness or no problems. The phone just work just fine. This is not the best phone in the planet, but when I take the price of this phone and compare it to whatever ZTE they give me, this is absolutely great. This is even more than the value of this phone. So let me just go ahead and jump to the game and play Need for Speed No Limit and see how the performance is going to be. Now let me go ahead and play Need for Speed No Limit and see how the GPU is going to perform in this device. And as you guys can see, playing Need for Speed in this device, it looks like very nice experience here. I mean, I haven't noticed no frame drops or anything like that. Look guys, I mean the graphics, it is so fast. The frames, the phone has high frames, everything's work smoothly in this device, and looks, if you want to buy this phone to play games, this will be very promising in this device, especially that you have 2 GB of RAM and 32 GB for the internal storage, which is going to enable you to play or download a lot of games from Play Store. That was my first impression about the ZTE ZMAX Blade for metroPCS. Let me know guys, what do you think about this phone, if you want to buy it or not, you want to upgrade or not, as well as don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe more on Variety Stick. Also don't forget to turn on the bell, so every time I post a video you will be notified, so that way you don't miss my video. Now if you want to upgrade or buy the phone, I would say wait a little bit till I post my full review. I'm gonna work on it right now, and then we go in depth and details about too many things in this device, so that way I'll give you my honest opinion. Thank you so much everyone for watching. As always, I'll see you in my next one.